Hey there, it's Max Simon, and in this episode of the Big Vision Show, we're going to talk about how to overcome your overwhelm. My name is Max Simon, and this show is all about how to take your big vision and turn it into a living, breathing reality right now. So let's talk about overwhelm. You see, in case you're not super familiar with me lately, there's been a lot going on in my world. My dad has a brain tumor, and my whole family's been dealing with just the challenges of what that is. And in the midst of that, I'm also running a 7-figure business that's got 11 different employees. And so I've found myself recently, more so than ever before, feeling overwhelmed at times. And so it's probably important for you to know that everybody has moments of overwhelm. Me, you, everybody. But the second thing is to realize that just because you're having those feelings doesn't mean that you need to succumb to them or let them take over your life. Here's what I mean. Overwhelm is literally just a feeling and an energy that is triggered by a thought that you're having in your mind. So I want to give you the ways that you can first not believe your thoughts to be so true and so radical, because that's what makes you feel overwhelmed. But then also some really practical things you can do to move yourself out of that emotion of overwhelm. So the first thing is, when you're feeling overwhelmed, you have to just take a moment to center in, to just ground down. And if these don't make sense, to just calm down. And the way that I do that, so simple, so easy, this is nothing new, but so many people don't do it, is literally just take a moment, close your eyes. Let's do it now. Take a moment, close your eyes, take 3 slow deep breaths in and out through the nose. So we'll do them together. You'll notice that sometimes just doing that brings you back to center, brings you back here to right now, because look, you can't do anything to get yourself out of overwhelm if you're all frantic and stressed out and crazy, right? The second thing to do is to get all those thoughts out of your head and onto paper. You see, Richard Branson once said, "The mind is an incredible device, but a terrible storage unit." I love that. So you got to stop storing all of those crazy, insane thoughts in your mind and literally just dump them out on paper. So when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I sit down and I just scribe out my big long list so that it gets out of my head and onto the paper. So then, once you have it on paper, the next thing for you to do is to make the decisions about what's the most important right now. What's the highest priority right now? So go through your list, and you really just have to be willing and discerning and strong enough to make the decision. So just make the decision. What's most important right now? And once you have that one thing, the most important thing, you just decide to start taking action on it right away. Just do it. Go for it. Right? Get it done, whatever that one thing is. And then the last thing I do to make sure that I stay out of overwhelm is to always come back to how I am right now. Meaning, in this moment, am I okay? Like right now, right in this moment, are you okay? Are you okay? The answer for me is always yes. No matter how crazy the situation might seem, if I come back to right now, right at this very moment, am I okay? The answer is usually yes. And then I remind myself to just take one step forward at a time. Just one step forward at a time. And in fact, let that be your mantra. One step forward at a time. So that's exactly how I overcome overwhelm, how I manage the energy of overwhelm, and how I keep myself moving forward no matter how much is going on. Because at some point, you're destined to have a lot happening and just feel that little bit of overwhelm. So this is how to get out of it. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Big Vision Show. As always, we'd love for you to share it on the interwebs, post it on Facebook and Twitter, and hell, email everybody you know about it. And here's the question of the day. When you're feeling overwhelmed, what do you do? You know, that's my little process. I'd love to hear what's your process for getting out of overwhelm. Share it with us in the comment section right below, and it'd be really cool to hear your answers. So remember, your big vision is possible. You just need to keep taking consistent actions forward every single day. My name is Max Simon. Thanks so much for your time. I will see you in the next episode. Much love.